Triple twitch. Dashboard. Stream manager. It's gonna be really mad because my I'm done with this shit. Now you're at the correct bit rate, so hopefully you're working. Or I'm gonna cry and throw things at the wall. Some changes there. I like that. Pull up the stream manager. Okay, bitrate is coming up like it should. My head's moving around smooth, so I think we got the thing fixed for right now. It's good enough. All right. Go back to here, put it on multi-stream so I can see everything. All right, I'm gonna eat and we're gonna work at the same time. You guys are just gonna get over it. I gotta eat food. I'm hungry. I'm not eating all day. Or I haven't eaten in a while today. Hi, Derek. I can fix cars, but I'm dealing with internet problems, so that makes it more fun. All right, I'm gonna put this motor back together. I appreciate the kind words, Derek. All right, I'm gonna actually eat. Okay. That's working. That's working. Everything's working. Ish. Good enough. Good enough for me to actually stream. All right. Oops, sorry, that was gross. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. All right, time to put this motor back together. Oh, turn on, you stupid thing. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna glove up and do some copperhead gasket spray. It's my favorite spray in the world. Oh, you fucker. Come on. All right, time to put this stupid motor back together. I mean, wonderful motor. I'm gonna put this wonderful motor back together. Honestly, Derek, I appreciate it, but not much right now. Because I don't do it enough, it's not really, there isn't really much that anybody can do at this moment in time. And definitely don't want my business promoted because I don't do a lot of this anymore. I'm doing this because I know these people and they're a friend of mine and I want to get their car back on the road, but I normally don't take on a lot of extra work anymore. Come on. Whoops. There we go. I hate copperhead gasket spray. I'm sure I'm getting copper all over my floor, but that's fine. That's cold. I appreciate it, Derek. I really do. Oh, that made my floor all sticky. That's not good. That is now on. Now I can take these clothes off and accept that I've temporarily ruined my floor. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Whoopsies. Just copper all over my floor. No big deal. Tacky copper. It'll be fine. Alright. Hopefully this stuff works really well. Oh, engine gods, do not let this head gasket fail me. Thank you. Alright, with that head gasket sprayed, we're going to go ahead and slap on the cylinder head. Make sure I put this thing on the actual right way. What the hell? Huh. Oh, I think I have it on upside down. Whoa. Stay. That was if I put it on the right way. Oh, come on. You aren't that stuck on it. There we go. That's good. Dang it. I have to change gloves. I don't want the copper getting over anything else. I don't want that copper going where I don't want it. I don't want that on pistons and things. Oh, cool. The stream element spot's running. Yay! Sticky floor, sticky floor. Alright. Now that head gasket on the right way, let's go ahead and try putting this cylinder head on. Sweet! Head is on. Bolts. Head bolts. And these are the ones that came off the car because they are okay and good to be reused. We're just going to put a little bit of oil on them before we put them into holes. They're fine. Hopefully they didn't use like a thicker than OEM head gaskets. That's going to really suck. That's really going to mess me up on this build. So I really wish I had some data on this engine that was torn apart. Should run. There we go. Alright, those are all started. Or those are all in. I guess I'm not really started yet. Alright, let's run these things down a little bit. Oops. Too smarter than the average car game. Come on. Alright, those are all started. Now I can torque them, which means gloves come back off so I don't ruin fancy pantsy torque wrench. Move my assembly lube and my headphones. Reference the factory service manual, so following the directions per the rules of this class. Cylinder head and valve train 6-1. Where are my head bolts? Head bolts, head bolts. Those are caps, those will be coming shortly. No, we're not doing valves. Cylinder head installation. Nope. There it is. Put the head on. Okay, easy enough. Tighten the cylinder head bolts in 2 steps. In sequence, about 22 foot-pounds and then 47 foot-pounds. So they want final torque for the standard and the SI at 47 foot-pounds. Easy enough. Let's see how my stream health is. Checking on all of that. It's working-ish. Working-ish. Yay, it's working. We'll call it good. Yep. It is working-ish. It's been consistent since I switched. We're lowering the bit rate. Hopefully it runs smooth enough. Hopefully it runs smooth enough. You guys can actually see it. If not, I'm really sorry. I'm doing the best I can here. This is a shop stream, so you can get what you're gonna get. First step is 22 foot-pounds. I'm going to torque all these boys at 22 foot-pounds in sequence from inside out. Crisscross. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Almost lost count. 8. 9. 10. We're going to double check. Okay, head torqued to step 1. Now we're going to go to step 2, which is 47. Alright, round 1 torque done. Now we're going to do our second torque, which is 47 foot-pounds, and then double check. Whoa, engine. Seven, 8, 9, oh, 10. Alright, now we'll double check. Alright, Cylinder head is now torqued in place. Next step is we need to get our camshaft and our rocker assemblies back on the car. Let's go ahead and do that. I need to put a new cam seal in it, but I want to get the engine somewhat reassembled first, I think. Currently have the crank bolt. I don't know if I want to trust this cam seal though. It is our cam seal though. Okay, I need to take off this timing gear. It is a 12. Let's go ahead and get that guy off, and then I will put the camshaft back in. Alright, camshaft is now torn apart. Alright, big thing we need for this, assembly lube. Lube is good. Alright, assembly lube. Put it on all the cam rollers too, once I get that cam back in. Camshaft, we're just gonna roll it around, get the lube on all the cam. Get it out of the baggie. To install this cam seal. And we're going to hope that this aftermarket cam seal doesn't leak because that's the hope. Hope and pray. Alright, now that we have that done, before we put the rocker shaft back on, we are going to go ahead and lube up our rockers. Just a dab on each one. That'll help lubricate it on engine start. Even though these are not new parts and they have oil on them, I want to make sure that this thing is A-okay. So we got that on. Gear will go back on in a little bit. Oh, that's right. And all those bolts just fell out. That's fine. Make sure our O-rings don't fall out of this. Unlike our bolts that all just fell out, which is fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. We don't need those right now. Well, I kind of have to remember which ones have. I guess I do need those on there. Somewhat. Alright. Oh, helps if they're not flipped all weird. Come on. I don't like the idea of tightening it from this far up. I really, really don't. Something is not lined up yet. You can tell based on how these are sitting. Give her a little bit of a love tap. I don't want to hit the rockers, I just want to hit the part of the tubes. Still free, still free, still free, 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 free. Trying to push on the valve, but not pinching. Good. bolts thread in easy. That's what we want. Yep, we're gonna do what it wants, so we're happy. There are different lengths. I totally got them all mixed up because they fell out. Little guys go over here. Sure. We will adjust if necessary. Gloves off. Let's start to get these things into place after I double check the torque of them, which I will be checking right now. They're 16 foot-pounds. That's neato. There we go. All right. What's in general? Aha, there we go. So they want it 1, 2, 3 on the side here, starting there. And they're 16 each. Okay, 16 foot-pounds a pop. 16 foot-pounds. Oh, these aren't even all the way set down yet, so it's going to be a minute. Maybe not. double check. Alright, cool. That is now torqued. Yay! Torque. So now I can go ahead, now that we have that done, I can go ahead and reinstall the timing, or set our timing and reinstall the timing belt, and then we can adjust the valves. But I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to eat, and then we're going to keep going. Alright, so we got the cylinder head all on, rocker arms on. That is all done and torqued per the Honda Service Manager manual using factory torque specs, factory parts other than our Felt Pro gasket, which is to factory spec thickness. Again, if there's an issue with this one, we will go ahead and swap this out for a MLS that is the correct diameter. I just don't know what that is. I'm going to have them measure that one. But anyways, aside from that, we've got the head gasket in. So now the next thing we need to do is put our timing side back together. We can retime the engine, and then we can go ahead and perform our valve adjustment. So put you guys back on there. We're going to put the timing belt back together, adjust the valves, get the top end of the engine sealed up, and we'll flip it upside down, put the oil pan on, and have the engine be fully sealed. And then we can start assembling all of the other stuff so we can get it off the engine stand and we'll back in the car. Alright, I'm going to take 2 minutes, I'm going to eat some of my food, and then we're going to keep going. Because I want to eat, because I am hungry. I'm very, very hungry. So y'all are going to put up with me eating. I'm sorry. I need food. Alright. Pull you guys back up on my Streamlabs so I can see what y'all are saying. Alright, I gotta pull up the stream on my phone and see how bad or good it looks. Let's see. That good, huh? Great. Sorry, the stream kind of looks like butt tonight. I'm having issues with this laptop, so yay. Yay problems. If it looks good, though, thank you. If it looks like crap, I'm sorry. Pad Thai for the win tonight. That reminds me. There we go. I had to send a message to my buddy, but we're good. All right, starting to feel a little better. Oops. Now I'm ready to. Actually, I need another bite, and then we'll get back to work. I promise. I promise. I just need to eat. I'm hungry. And this pad thai is warm and it feels good because the shop is cold. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, camera back on. Live stream's engaged. Oh, you can't really see me. I'm like, oh God, everything's happening. Everything's going wrong. Oh, that's right. I have a new timing belt kit for this. Alright. I don't know what's in this kit. Oh, come on. You taped it on one frickin' side. There we go. That's what I thought. Alright, we got ourselves a nice new timing belt kit here. New T-belt, obviously. Ooh, we didn't even remove that, but we will. Well, we got ourselves a new tensioner. Ooh-wee. Look at that. And it's a Gates. Yep. Gates tensioner, Gates belt, and a new water pump, which I'm not going to. That's an ASIN. This is a. Yeah, we're not going to use that. We're going to use the pump that's already on there because that's a good pump. Don't want to use a weird off-brand pump. That's an ASIN pump, so that's a good water pump. I trust that pump. Cool. All right. Back to rebuilding motors. I want this thing timed so I can hand spin it and make sure it all feels good when it's timed in. More wasteful with gloves than a freaking hospital. Let's go. Alright. That's tight. Click. Click, click. Click, 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 click. Y'all heard me torque it, so we're good. Oh shoot, I'm messing up my camera tripod, sorry. Alright, we're gonna roll this over to cylinder 1 TDC, which is not where it's at right now. I just want to make sure this whole thing rolls nicely. Yep. Move up all these clamps first. Yep, all nice and lubricated. Probably won't even use that. Does this have an up mark on it? I think that's supposed to say up, but there's no U left. That's good. The letters are gone. In theory. Oh, I like how it like perfectly falls into place there. I need to be flat. Luckily we came prepared with that. Alright. Take our feeler gauge. I hate doing this on old motors. I really do. Everything wears off. Can't fucking see it. Right there. There's my mark. According to that. Yep, that lines up with that. So it's now cylinder 1, top dead center. Now I need to get that off so I can time it. Let's see how tight I put that stupid bolt on. Hopefully not super tight. Please don't be too tight. Ah, thank you me for not doing it too tight. So that's the front one. This is the rear one. Boop. Oops. Nope. You're not gonna go boop. I had it right before. Actually, they're exactly the same, but still want to put it on correctly. Bam. Crank pulley is now on. Alright. Cylinder 1, top dead center here. Cylinder 1, top dead center here. And how much of this motor can you even see? Not enough. We're going to do this. Boop. Hey, now you can see. Cylinder 1. Alright. This is for YouTube side. Cylinder 1, we have our top dead center mark here for cylinder 1. Good. Cylinder 1 as well. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Also on our crank. So we have everything where we want it. I'm going to verify that. That's so weird how on the SI you go off of a different mark than on the HFs and the regulars. That's crazy talk to me. But, you know, whatever. It's okay. Alright, now that we have it set up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove our old tensioner. I think we're going to do this way. Yep. Yeah, this one looks pretty rough. Versus a nice shiny Gates tensioner. Being all weird. Is it different? Oh. Hold on. Hold the phone, Batman. Do we have differences in parts here? No. So why are you... Let me put the old one back on to make sure I can cinch that up. Because it needs to be able to tighten up. Okay, we're good. Okay. Let me... get that started. And then we will take our screwdriver. Tensioner loose all the way. Not drop my fluid gauges on the floor. Gates belt. So we're gonna time it. Whoa, don't go too far in the direction there, bud. Let's start today. Something just rotated. Alright. My slack is all primarily in the front, which is where I want it. That touching the belt, do something about that. Alright. That is now set up correctly. Belt is on, all of our slack is here, which is where our tension is going to be. Okay, so we have the belt on. Alright, for YouTube. Alright, so we have our belt on. Now we need to loosen this bolt to get the spring to pull the tensioner this way, and we'll also help assist it a little bit to try and make sure this belt has enough tension on it once we do this, and then the engine will officially be timed. Let's knock that out. Like that, look at that. As soon as I loosened it, it boop, took all that beautiful tension off, but I like to go ahead when I do this and give her just a little bit extra, not a lot, just a little bit of pressure on it. Alright, that is now tight. Belt is good. That is still on the timing mark. And that is still on our timing mark. We're going to go ahead and rotate this engine. So this engine sits in the car facing that way, so we rotate it counterclockwise. I'm going to rotate it around 3 times and check the timing. And we will adjust the tensioner as needed. This might actually break the bolt loose. I might have to tighten up the bolt first. Yep, as I thought, it's going to loosen the bolt. So we got to tighten this bolt up a little bit. Don't worry, we got a gun just for that. There we go. That ain't going nowhere. Alright, let's roll this thing around 3 times. See where the heck we're at. Compression. And look at that, we're still in time. The belt still feels good. Yay! Engine's timed. Woohoo! Claps. We successfully have a timed engine. Now we just need to adjust the valve so the valve clearance is good. So right now I can tell you it is not. And yeah, we can start putting it back together. Woohoo! We almost have a full rotating assembly again. Yippee! This is fantastic news. This is the most progress I've made on this thing in a while. It didn't even take that long. It's only 9 o'clock, and we've only had a ton of technical difficulties tonight, but that's okay. We are working through our technical difficulties tonight. I.e., gosh dang it. Ah, everything sucks. I hate streaming from out here with my freaking laptop. It sucks. Oh, I didn't even see that. The hydrate. I'm sorry. I hydrated. You're welcome. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I can't believe I didn't. Oh, it's because I don't have this up, so I don't see the thing because I have a different thing. I just need to go like this and do it the way I normally would. Hold on. Pop out chat for YouTube. Boop. Go back to Twitch. Bring up the pop out window. There we go. Now I can actually see everyone's things better. I can minimize and expand this when I need to check on stream elements. But it looks like my stream quality is absolute ass tonight, so this is fun. Let's see. Oh man, you guys just watch me eat. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm hungry. Is it really running that? Yeah, it looks fine on my phone. No, it doesn't. Kind of. Kind of looks like butt. Oh, that was not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. That was bad. All right. Closing my own. I don't want to listen to myself. So. Did I shut off that camera? Oh, you bastard. Oops. Shut that off for a second while I eat. Okay. Oh, wait. This isn't a factory hood. I have to go off of this. $6.28. Man, this is the most I've had to use a factory service manual in a long time. Alright, let's see. SI, intake, 0.2, exhaust, 0.25. Easy enough. More gloves. Alright. Everyone to know I'm following the factory service manual for the valve adjustment per what it says. I'm following the FSM for valve clearances for the valve adjustment and staying within the spec window labeled on the factory service manual, which for the SI is between 0.17 and 0.22 mil. I will be doing around 0.2, and the exhaust is 0.22 and 0.27. I will be doing around 0.25. Yeah. Restart the camera. Alright, time to adjust the valves. I've shown you guys how I do this a million times, so I'm going to breeze through the valve adjustment, and then I will catch up with you guys when we're ready to reassemble the motor. Okay? Okay. That's all I need to do. .25, 0.20. Following the factory service manual. I'm going to put on headphones for this part, guys, because I need to listen to music or I'm going to go absolutely batshit crazy. But I will still look over, now that I have the chat set up correctly, I can actually see what y'all are saying, so. Where did it drop? Oh, you brat. I don't want that feeler gauge. I guess we'll set them here. Maybe do it a little differently than I'm used to. Oh, fuck. I really want to record everything for the purposes of the video, but, like, God, I don't like recording fucking valve. God, you're almost dead. I hate GoPro batteries. They are so fucking shitty. Alright, do that. You get the long life GoPro batteries and they still don't last. It's really annoying my alerts don't work out here because I haven't figured out how to get all that stuff transferred over. I'll get my Twitch IO working at some point out here. Or my speaker bot. Problems for another day, guys. Problems for another day. Right now, I just want to get this motor rebuilt. It's been sitting apart in my garage for far too long. It's time it got its life back. I want this thing to have a life again. Plus, I've got a Miata sitting outside that needs that space next to this car in the garage. This car needs to have a friend next to it right now. Alright. Valve adjustment. Let's go. Point 2. Do our intake side first. That's too tight. Too tight. Too tight. Too tight. All too tight. That feels good. Boop. Yeah, it's a little loose. I gotta tighten her up a little bit. Oops. Alright. Oh no, that's the wrong song to listen to for this. I need my good music for this. Oh, you motherfucker. A little on the tight side. So I kind of want. Oopsies. I hate this part. Least favorite part about building engines. Wish everything just had hydraulic lifters and didn't need valve flash. That one needs to be backed off. Too loose, just right. Too tight, just right. A little too loose. Aha. Money, money, money. Back it off a tiny bit. Motherfucker. Rah! I don't like that valve. That valve is being a butt. But it's fine, but it's just being a butt. It's about the same. Yeah. Okay, that valve is good. We're just going to torque it. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that, so we're going to do one thing real quick. That's making me uncomfortable, so we're going to... Okay. Cool. Intake's done. Leave exhaust. Loose, tight, loose, loose. And that one feels tight as hell. That's good. A little bit of drag. Too loose. Oh, this? Oh, shit. This is a Honda factory special tool. Hold on. So, bring up my stream so I make sure I have it in camera. So this is a Honda factory valve adjustment tool that has both the inner and outer for adjusting the valves in it. Super nice tool. Oh my god. Hands work tonight, please. Rah, that's money. Actually, probably a little too tight on that one. Yeah, Honda does occasionally make a really nice factory special tool for us to use. I like that one. Might be a little tight. That one feels good. Yeah, this one's a hair tight. Money. All right, rotated 180. All right, 180. Now I can do the other ones. tight, loose, meh, and meh. As much as I'd love to improve this motor, we can't. So because they're E Street touring, we can't make any changes to it. Sadly, I wish we could. I have a whole slew of things I'd like to do to this. I would have done forged internals on it if I could, but like the amount of stuff I'm allowed to do is so limited that like I couldn't really do anything to improve it. Like I could have I have D16 Y8 head gaskets sitting over there on the floor, and I consulted with somebody. I can't even use that because that'll up the compression and make it cheap, as opposed to the head gasket that I had originally. So I had to get the correct size head gasket. It's not out of material I like, but it'll work for right now. Let's see. That's money. If it tightens up as good as I think it will. Nope, too loose. I don't know why my wrist hurts doing this tonight. Really bad. I just hope this engine actually runs when this is all said and done because of the weirdnesses with it. I have some concerns right now. I want to get this thing together and verify its operation so bad. Those both feel good. That actually feels on the money. What was that? Yeah. Those feel good. Alright, intakes. I love doing Honda motors like this, as much as I hate doing valve adjust. I love how easy it is to adjust them. Loose, loose, tight, tight. God, please be a good head gate. Please let everything work. Too loose. Pretty sure I'm going to end up spending the first event just keeping an eye on this car. Let me get this valve adjusted and I'll come read the comments since I don't have my voice chat on because I don't know how to get it working on this laptop yet. It's close enough. I don't know. I don't know how much driving we'll be doing next season, to be honest. I'll probably drive this at least once just to make sure it feels good after doing all this work to it. And then I'm going to be driving Bullis's Miata, Brandy's BRZ, maybe Dan's Corvette some. Like, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know how many events I'm going to actually do next year. I'm passing the laptop baton off as well because I'm going to be, first half of the year, I'm going to be moving, so I'm not going to have the time or the finances to really race much. And once I get in the new house, I'll be doing hopefully some more projects like this. which would allow me to race. Oh, you suck. You should have been perfect. Torque. Please be good. No, it needs a little bit more tight. Alright, valves are all adjusted. Let's see how this thing feels. Whoops. Ah! Oh crap. Like ate my hoodie string. That's why hoodie strings are bad around cars. Oh, look at that. It's trying to walk itself off too right now. Cylinder 1 top dead center. Why are you doing such a stupid thing, motor? Never had one try and walk off like that. Alright, now I gotta make sure that there's not some weird other issue going on. So we are gonna take. Rip my breaker bar. I'm gonna do a little test here real quick. Alright, I'm gonna do a walk test here. Make sure this crank isn't gonna walk off the, or the belt's not gonna try to walk off, so. Best way to do that is put the pulley back on. Back. Alright, we're good. It's not walking anymore. Alright, back at cylinder 1. Now we can keep going with reassembly. coffin the rest of the way back together. But first, food. Food and read more chat, which not much to read, but still read more chat. See, what is YouTube saying? Oh, you're being a butt. No. Stop being a butt cheese. Yeah, you think you're unstable. You're fine, frickin' thing. You're fine. Food is good for me. Ow. All right. I mean, as long as I'm not in the process of moving, yes, I can absolutely help install shocks on a Coney L's on a BRZ. Yeah. So just for the record, I'm looking at houses right now. I have to be out of this house by April. So the goal is to be moving into a new house in March, which obviously is right around the start of our season. And if I'm moving, I have to prioritize moving over racing. Still local around here in the Gresham Troutdale area. Just the house I'm in belongs to my parents. We were gonna buy it off of them, but we've talked about it, and it is just way too much house for what we want. Yes, having this shop is amazing, but at the same time, like, I can work out of a 2-car garage and be just fine, and I can get us into a house for a lot better price than this, and I can get lower. I don't have to pay the crazy property taxes that are associated with this house. And I don't have to take care of the massive yard and all the stuff because it's just too much landscaping that I don't want to do. So I'll still live near Bob so I can still work out with Bob all the time. All right, I got like 2 more bites and then I'm gonna go back to work, I promise. Oh, shit. All right, we're back to work now. No, you stupid GoPro. Literally, as I was about to turn it back on, it kicks itself off. Alright. Alright, we got our timing on. We got our valve adjust done. We can put the valve cover on, but actually before I seal up the top end, we're going to flip her over, put the oil pan on, then we'll put on the timing cover. We'll have a fully sealed up engine. So I'm going to flip it, and we're going to get this thing done. Alright, back to work. Whew, I feel better now that I have food in me. What time is it? Fuck. It's late. But I'm not going inside until this engine is ready, basically ready to come off the engine stand. Is the goal. Whoa, that's way heavier than I was planning it would be. Okay. I know I got razor blades somewhere over here. Where the frick did I put them? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm okay. Oh, that felt good. Oh, anybody who saw that, congratulations. Clean out this old gasket material that I didn't clean off because I forgot about it, if I'm being honest. It's like a mixture of Honda Bond and other stuff, which is great. Alright, that's cleaned off. Oh, the oil pickup needs to be cleaned off. That's right. Almost forgot all about that. Ooh, this feels like a good way to hurt myself tonight. Okay, we're gonna do this smart now and not hurt myself. That was close enough of a close call for me. I'm gonna put this pickup in the vise very gently. I'm gonna scrape it clean. This gas got pinched too. Come on, that it. OEM gasket from Honda. Boop. For this exact engine, even better. Thank you, Honda, for still producing that gasket to this day. Pretty sure there's like RTV on this gasket or something. Why? I don't know, because you don't normally need RTV on these gaskets. And I'm sure somebody will tell me I need to put RTV on it, but... I don't know why I had to clean this when I had it at work. Like, that was really dumb of me. I cleaned it, but I didn't get the gasket off. I, like, brought it back home and totally forgot about cleaning this off. That would have saved me a whole lot of time using my work tools. Win some, you learn some. Ooh, that hurts my ears. I'm sorry if it hurts yours. Alright, I'm going to clean this off, and clean it out, and then we can put it on. Alright, clean. Cool, let's go. I do not think we're gonna grab the. Yeah, we're just gonna put it on. Still weird how these old engines ran 212, so the oil pickup bolt area, and then 210s over here. Gasket sealed. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Otherwise we're not gonna have good oil pressure, which would be scary. Don't like that. Alright, that's on. Time to clean the pan gasket sealing area. And a little bit of oil get on the floor. That's not great, but it's okay. Alright. Clean. Now I have to prep the oil pan. Yes, yeah. This is always my favorite part. No fucking effort. Oh, I didn't clean off enough gasket. I didn't even do that enough. Ow, ooh, that hurt to drop. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. You gotta tell me when I have it too high. There you go. Now y'all can see again. That noise is so much fun. Alright, clean that off, and now then we can put our pan on. Clean. Okay. God, Bond lids, man. Factory Honda Bond. Anybody wondering? Get that black RTA shit out of here. Factory Honda Bond. Normally I wouldn't do it like this, but this is so everyone can see what I'm doing. Alright. You put some on each of the both ends because it helps it stay down, it helps it seal. You usually go up to the first bolt hole. That usually helps it not leak. Probably not that important. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. That's my phone going into Do Not Disturb. That's right. And then, this gasket doesn't like to always stay on. There's little dimples. I like to put it on some of these dimples because it helps hold the gasket in place during install, especially on these corners where it gets stubborn as hell. Whoops. Not too much, but that'll help it seal. Tricks of the trade here. Alright. And we're not done, but that is a start. Alright, so now that we have our oil pan gasket in place, we need to put more gasket material on the gasket itself in these grooves again. So that's what helps it seal all the way. You can put it on the block, but because I have the way I have the pan, I'm going to do it here this time. What I don't like about this one is this doesn't have all the metal rings in it like the factory ones used to have. So that makes me a little bit worried. But this is all I can get. I can't get the factory ones anymore. Actually, I probably could if I looked hard enough, but again, we're building not on a... I'm trying to build this thing for not Honda factory parts pricing. Alright. Bam. Luckily, I think I have some bolts to or nuts, hopefully, replace some of the nuts that were missing off of it when I took it apart, because this did not have all the hardware in it when I took it apart. To my surprise, it's missing nuts. When installing the oil pan, this is for YouTube. When installing the oil pan with these gaskets, you have to make sure not to over torque them. These have to be torqued to where the gasket pushes out a little bit, but you don't want to keep going, because if you keep going, you will actually overdo it and they will leak. Fun fact, guys. Fun fact. Oh, look at that. Because they're missing hardware, actually have enough nuts to put this whole thing back together. They are 3 nuts short. Ooh, my spine hurts right now. Let's see if if I have some extra hardware. That'll work, but we'll try it. And another one there. That I might be able to use. Alright, well, I grabbed some stuff that might work. We'll see if it works. Gotta try something, right? Not my favorite way of doing it, but I'll bolt in every hole, so that's good. Oil pan is the one time I don't use any sort of power tool. Alright, they're all set and started. So we have all the oil pan bolts started and they're snug. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten it till we start to see this gasket push out and basically where it's flush with the oil pan. That's how we know it's torqued down enough. And we're going to keep going in sequence as we do it. Like that is now flush, that is now good. This bolt is like too long for this clip. I think I know why there's a shorty. This is one time where I honestly wish it was the other style oil pan because it's just so much easier to deal with. We have them all set. Now we're going to double check that they're all about the same torque, and we're going to be done. Look at that. This half is now good. Wrist is starting to hurt. This one, it's all on the wrist. You make sure that they're all even. They usually don't come loose again, although it can happen. Look at that. Those are all good. Double check this side. Yep. Oh, pan. Pow! That one's done. Now we can flip the motor back over, which is going to be a whole other fun challenge for me to do because it's not as light as it was. Yay! Done! Woohoo! Claps. Oh, my hands are sore. That's why I don't like building in 7 days a week. Now I don't know where the hell I put my stupid razor blade again. I do need to go to bed soon. I'm getting tired. It's time for me to, after I get this valve cover on in the distributor, it's probably time for me to stop for the night. Alright, good. I guess it would be timing covers, the valve cover, and this, and they'll have a full rotating assembly anyway, so. Oh, that's what those are. That's right, dummy. Okay. Ooh, snap. Nope, come here, bolt. weird. Actually, doesn't have a bolt in there. I need to figure that out. More problems to figure out. Love old Honda motors. This timing cover is not as good as she used to be. Some of these modifications that were done have dug into timing covers and things over time, I can tell. Luckily I know where they go. Oh, we're missing a tube seal though. Come here, tube seal. Oh sweet, we have all new ones. Never mind. Oh, we have new rubber grommets too. Oh, sweet. We have all these new parts that I didn't realize I had. Good. Good. That's what we want. How's the fourth one? There was a fourth one, and now I can't find it. Oh, right here for my face. Oh, you fucker. I hate it when it does that. Now I gotta clean out the old gasket material, which is not fun. The old valve cover gasket rubber. There we go. Alright, we got all new gaskets on our valve cover. A little Honda Bond in the corners. can go. Can't read who that. Oh. Can't legally for the class, otherwise I totally would. I don't think I can for the class that this car races in. Otherwise I totally would, but thank you for the follow, the bee's knees. Wow, I almost sort of read that. There we go. Woohoo! Clean this guy back off. Alright, that's clean enough. That looks less shitty now that I've cleaned it up. Oh, my wrist is sore from just doing that. Let's see. Put the dizzy back on. I have a new dizzy. I should have a new dizzy O-ring somewhere, I think. Don't fall off the table, please. Yep. Oh, this one isn't even bad. It still feels like rubber. But better be smart than stupid and change it. Oil. Make sure it's timed exactly how it was. Alright, almost got this thing as far as I'm going to get it for tonight. I'm actually ahead of schedule for what I thought I was going to get, which makes my life easier for tomorrow. This improves my chance of getting this thing mostly done tomorrow. Click, click. Y'all heard it get torqued. Oh, the wrench is actually over here. Yeah, that's cool. Let's break my impact guns now. Fucker. Alright, well. Distributor's back on. There we go. Good as new, everybody. Good as new. Look at that. Alright, those are back on. Now let's put on our belt. Our drive belt. Seems pretty solid. Good for dealing with some non-factory things. Click. Torqued. Alright. Just like that, we've got ourselves a distributor. We've got that back on. We have a full rotating assembly. This engine is now basically ready to come off the engine stand and get reattached to the tranny and get all the other crap put back on it and go back into the car. I think this is a really good stopping point for tonight. With how tired I am, I probably shouldn't be pulling the engine off the stand tonight. So, yeah. And I can do my YouTube stuff and call it a night. So let me do that real quick. Oh shit, that was it. Alright, as you guys can see, we've got the full engine all back together. Valve cover with new valve cover gasket, tube seals, and grommets. Timing covers are fully on, drive belt on. We've got our distributor on with a brand new O-ring as well. Oh, you fucker. Fuck you, camera, that's a tomorrow. You know what, that just became a tomorrow problem. I want to go play some video games by go play some off-stream video games for myself, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to charge the batteries. Everyone is here. Thank you for coming to hang out. Bees Knees, thank you for the follow. Thank you everybody that came and chit-chatted. Sorry the stream was a little bit wonky in quality. For some reason, out of nowhere, I'm fighting internet issues around this house, and I don't know why. It's great. Frickin' love it. So if you encountered a choppy stream, I'm terribly sorry. Yep, y'all are dealing with it still. So if you're in here and you're dealing with crappy quality, I am really sorry. I'm going to try to have it fixed for tomorrow. That is on me as the content creator, so I'm very sorry for this. make sure I'm actually in frame. So, but I do want to thank all you guys for coming to hang out. Thank you for coming and joining the stream. We will be back tomorrow morning. Hopefully everything cooperates. And we're going to get this thing hopefully in that car there tomorrow. I do have plans, some plans probably for tomorrow. But if I can get this most of the way down in the morning, we'll be happy. I want to get this thing off of the quick jacks and shoved in the corner so I can bring in the other car that's sitting outside that also needs work. So, yeah. Thank you guys all for coming to hang out, and I'll catch y'all on a future stream.